everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Open Book with Cece, and we are here on the season finale with the one and only Cali Barnes.
What's up, y'all?
So go ahead and tell the people about yourself, what you do, all that good stuff.
Oh, you know, music artist, songwriter, father in hip hop. That's basically it, you know, just the songwriter.
You forgot to mention GOAT.
The GOAT?
You're a GOAT. Oh. You've been in this game for a long fucking time.
Yeah, they call me a GOAT sometimes, but now it's like, we got over the GOAT part.
Are we over it?
Yeah, we got, it's like.
Are we at legendary?
Well, greatest all the time,
okay.
You know, like legendary, but it's just like, I'm just me. You
okay.
know, it's like, I don't know. You know, my fans always gonna call me a GOAT. You know, I'm trying to tell them like, y'all, nah, we over that part. You know, like we over that. You know, but that's me. You know?
Okay. So let's talk about the name Cali Barnes. Obviously, it's obvious, but what made you go with Cali Barnes?
Well, it started with young Cali at first, you know, when I was like rapping with my homeboys a long time ago when I was like 16. And then when I turned 18, I'm like, all right, well, it's time to drop the young, you know, even though I'm still young, whatever, I should have kept that shit, you know, but I kept it like, can I curse on it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, you know, like, but it was young, you know, and then we just kept Cali, you know, Cali one day, and then when we did Facebook, you know, Facebook started tripping. They're like, you gotta have a real name and all that, you know. So I had to use the last name, you know. And then I started rapping with my homie Joe Bird. And then when I put it up there at his house one day, he's like, man, that's just sick as hell. And I'm like, what? And he's like, your name, Cali Barnes. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that is dope as hell, you know. So that's how like Cali Barnes came along, you know, because my last name and then Cali from me just rapping already, you know, and then we just kept it like that, and it's just been Cali Barnes ever since.
I forgot you knew my brother,
Joe. Joe Bird?
Yeah, I forgot you knew him.
That's my guy.
Yeah, well, like I've been knowing him since I was like 3 years old, but I grew up with him and everything. Shout out to Joe Bird. Yeah. You know he has a little clothing line out.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm waiting on that to drop. You know, I got a commercial going. Yeah.
You know. All right, so where are you from? Give us a little background.
I'm from Victorville, California.
Like born and raised?
No, I ain't born in Victorville, you know, but I'm raised in Victorville, you know, like since I was 2. I was like born in Linwood. Okay. You know, and then we was in Compton, I guess. And then 2 years when I was 2, my auntie moved out here and I ain't changed, you know. But, yeah.
All right. So when did you start rapping?
I started rapping probably when, like, I can't remember. Like when the game started rapping, I know that. Okay. Because that's when I kind of got on it. Like 2003, 2004, you know, that's when I kind of like start rapping, and it's just like, all right, I like it.
Okay,
you know?
Cool. So the game is what got you started. So who are your influences when it comes to rapping?
Like my influences that kind of made me start rapping, and like why I'm a storyteller and conscious rapper is like The Game, 50 Cent, like DMX, Crooked Eye, Turf Talk, like it was kind of like everybody like back then, you know what I mean? Like Biggie, Pac, like, you know, like those was like my influence. But like Jeezy, like, you know, like Trap or Die, that's when it was just like, okay, yo, and we rapping, you know, like that was just like basically my influence then.
Okay. So what does hip hop mean to you?
Right now?
Or in general?
Like, at a bad state of how I feel about it.
No.
Like, hip hop is like, it's therapy. You know, it's like, it's whatever you make out of it. You know, you can't tell somebody like boop bop don't sound like whoop wop. You know, it's the same thing. You know, it's their therapy is whatever they make. You know what I mean? So it's like art to me. You know, so that's what hip hop is, and that's what it stands.
So how do you feel about music now then?
Now it's like bullshit. You know, it's like what are we listening to? Like, I remember back in the day, like, old folks used to be like, all that racket, you know, all you just hear is racket in the back. And now it's like, that's all
exactly what it is.
Right now, you know? So I'm like, that's how I feel about it. Like,
Okay, so how do you feel about the females taking over the game right now?
I like it. Okay. You know, like, it's this one girl, Jocelyn, I forgot what her name is, you know, because she's new. Okay. But she's like, just like Nicki to me. Like, she's just like Nicki. I like her a lot, you know. She's going to be great like Nicki one day.
I'm going to have to listen to her.
Yeah, she's
I love
dope.
Nicki.
Yeah.
Okay, so take us through a process of you creating a song.
Living life like this right now, doing this, like situations, like something gotta really happen. If not, I ain't rapping. Like recently, like stuff been going on, and I'm like, oh man, like wait till I rap, that's like wait till y'all hear this album, and that's why I keep telling my fans, like just like y'all know when I drop, I'm gonna give y'all some shit. But I dropped like recently, like I gave them like vibes, but I really don't rap about girls, so on vibes I rapped about girls, let them know like
it's a different vibe from you.
Yeah, it was a different vibe, so they liked it, but it's just like, no, where's the real Cali Barnes, like the conscious guy. So it's like, all right, I've been chilling, but my fans are writing me all the time and telling me like, yo, I need you, I'm going through something. But it's like, if I'm happy, I can't go through with but it's like, all right, I try to channel my feelings, and it's like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
So
swag. So what do you feel is taking you so long? Because I feel like you're locally known, but are you like internationally known? I was gonna say, I feel like you have a lot of fans, but like, I just don't see it.
Like, nobody really sees it. Sometimes I don't see it until somebody hit me up and be like, bro, they're talking about you. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like, that's dope, and then like I noticed like 2 weeks ago, because I'm like, man, it was like South Africa, like they love me, and
nice.
I'm like, man, like when I noticed that what was going on, I'm like, all right, cool, and I just shouted out on Facebook just to play around, like, South Africa, I love you, like Africa, I love you, period, Then it's like, oh, I got a response back, and it's like, yo, we love you too, and that's like, I've been knew that, know what I mean? Like, but they always tell me like, bro, like, just like you, like, what's taking you so long? And I've been like, that's you guys, it's up to y'all. Y'all want me big, like Drake, like, I could have stopped when I had 100,000 views, and it said that was my goal. You know what I mean? So like, nobody really knows my dream, you know what I mean? So if it's just like, when I make it big as Drake, everybody's gonna say, oh, you made it. But then it's just like, no, I didn't. That wasn't my goal, you know what I mean? But that's everybody's naked eye of what they see, but I can say I made it now, you know what I mean? And people would just be like, no, you didn't, how, But it's like, man, like, y'all don't know. But it's just like, what's taking me now long, like, to be big is me just stepping back and seeing how the industry really is. It's like, whatever.
I feel like you, like, went in the game, you did what you had to do, and now you're retired. Like,
nah, it's dope. I still drop, like, I like, when I drop Well Done, that's when I seen, like, yo, they love me, I have not really, like, dropped something like that yet again, so it's like, I'm chilling, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to find my place, because, like, what I seen and, like, it's like, it's the devil's game, so it's like, once I accept the devil's game, then it's like, yeah, let's go. But right now, it's like, I'm standing for God, so it's like, hey, nothing from the industry is blessed by God, so that's what people gotta accept, and once you accept that, then hey.
Okay. So let's talk about your music. So you said you had the mixtape vibes, but what else can we be looking forward to?
I got like Never Too Late coming out, and I ain't gonna put no due date on that right now, but like Never Too Late is gonna be dope, very dope. Cause I've been reading a lot, and all I do is sit back and read, like. Nice. So with that and me telling my fans now like what's going on and why I've been chilling, and then Never Too Late is just like how you said like why you haven't not made it. That time I'll be like, y'all, it's never too late. That's I can make it anytime. You know what I mean? So it's just like that's it.
Okay. So what is your favorite song from the Vibe mixtape though?
My favorite song off Vibes is Classic. Okay. The first song that comes on, it's like, before I buy a chain, I buy real estate, and it's like...
You were talking about that a lot. Yeah. You're really big into financial responsibility and security.
I like real estate a lot. I like financial security, generational wealth, you know? And it's like, that's going to help me be the music artist I can be, because like, it's very expensive, like, it's expensive, like 360 deals, that's cool, that can happen for me anytime if I want to accept that, but that's like another man's money, I gotta pay him back. But if I'm gonna do that, then let me just wait my damn self, and pay it out, know. But I'm in the long ride, so it's like, hey, whatever happens, but generational wealth is like all the thing I'm about, you know. But right now it's like, hey, they want you, you know, Cali Barnes, you know. So I'm like, all right, I'm just getting ready, you know, getting ready.
Okay. So you also have songs with KC though.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. I just met him like 2 weeks ago at the Boopy event in Gators. So how did that happen for y'all to like do songs together?
I met KC like 2 years ago. We was in the studio. Like he was always trying to hit me up to be in my video Sacrifice, and he like me like I don't really trust people, you know. I don't really like people, you know. So like when he's writing me, he like, hey bro, like you know I can be that dude in the video, and I'm like nah, you know. Like but not telling him nah, you know. Right. I'm just like in my mind like nah, I don't really know you like that yet, you know. So. It's on my birthday. He comes. Corey brings him to the studio, you know, and he brings him to the studio. I'm like, "Hey, KC, I need you on this track." You know what I mean? So he just hops in there, and then I liked it the way how he was rapping. And I liked it like him before, you know, like damn his like damn self. You know what I mean? Like he has like Love Lost. He has like dope ass songs, you know. And I'm like, man, this is the artist I like in you, you know. So then we made a song called Know Your Power, you know, and that we made that song years ago, you know, and I finally just put it on.
I was gonna say I listened to that earlier.
Yeah, then we had a song Born in the Zone, and like it's just like the chemistry we have like with music. It's like it's dope. It's like it's there, you know what I mean, and it's just like that's my guy, you know what I mean. Like when it comes to music, like that's my guy, you know, because it's like like I don't know, KC rap, you know.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. And I tell him every day, like, damn, I wish I was dope as you. You know, but he's like, nah, you dope. You know, I'll be like, but it's whatever, you know, but shit, you know, sometimes.
Shout out to KC though.
Yeah, that's my guy, you know.
Yes. So how do you decide who's gonna be on a feature for your music or not?
I don't. You know, they're my dogs.
Okay.
If you my dog, you getting on a song.
Nice.
Like, and I know you tight. You know, it's just like Menace, he dope, you know, and I've been messing with Menace from Global Mafia, and I'm just like his energy, so it's like, you on there, you know what I mean? So it's like I really have not like, you know, like ventured out like how I should, and if I did that years ago, I'd probably be like way bigger, you know what I mean? But it's just like, nah, I don't want to do a song with you, you know what I mean? Because like I'll do songs with people and they'll hold the track, you know. I'm like, yo, drop the song, but it's like, no. Then like something tell me like, you know, they ain't dropping the song till you come famous. That's the only thing, you know what I mean? So now it's just like, all right, y'all gonna pay or y'all gonna do something because it's like y'all holding on to stuff, knowing like he gonna make it one day, you know. And I might be petty and say, now I'm not, you know, because
I'm gonna sue you if you drop it.
Yeah, like, I really like that now.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel
tell
you.
them, like,
you should be.
Yeah, and I'm like, drop the song if you want to. I swear I'm petty, you know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, okay, because I know like there was no reason for you to wait years. You know, I got songs with a lot of people out here, you know, but they're waiting. And I'm just like, what you waiting on? But it's a game, you know, and that's like we know
as usual.
You know?
So if there was one thing you could change about the industry, what would it be?
More conscious, being in more conscious rap, like KRS-One, back to that style, Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah. You know?
The legends for
like,
real.
because it's like that's when people listen. Right now, it's like nobody.
It's just about a beat.
Yeah, it's a melody. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm learning now. Like I'm learning the melody because that's what I'm kind of fighting with. Like, bro, do melody. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, I'm a conscious rapper. You have to really play my songs over. Like recently, my daughter's my #1 fan. But when I tell her stuff, like one song with Kobe Bryant, I say smoking blunts every day. I roll about 60. You know, and I was talking about Nipsey Hussle. You know, and she was just like, how? And then I was like, rolling 60s, smoking blunts, you know. And then she was like, oh, I get it. You know, and I'm like, you know, so it's a lot of things everybody has to go back and be like, yo, bro, it's really dope, you know, but it's like, we ain't got time to listen to that right now.
Yeah, you know? Nobody wants to be thinking while we're rapping. That's what it is. We don't want to be in our fields. We don't want to think. Just let us vibe and go about our business. Yeah, but your vibes is a whole different literal vibe. So it's like, when I was listening to that versus the stuff that you had before, I was like, this sounds like a completely different person. So.
Yeah, that's what, like, when I knew it, then I'm like, all right, I'm going to give him this, dude. You know what I mean? And I ain't really get no reaction. We got some numbers off of it,
Yeah.
but like the reaction of like, nah, Kelly, like,
Yeah.
where's the part where like you hurt, you know, like you miss your grandma, all that shit, because I miss my grandma, you know, like, and it's like you're the only rapper that's gonna say that, you know what I mean? So, you know, or like Rod Wave, but it's like, well, we like Rod Wave, but everybody likes Rod Wave. I like Cali Barnes, you know what I mean, and stuff. So it's like, all right, I'll give y'all the poor story, you know, but I'm tired of it.
I was gonna say, I was literally about to ask you that. You gotta be tired of being sad all the time.
Yeah, like, I'm not sad though.
Yeah, you don't look sad. So why make sad music?
It's because they need me. You know, it's like, adorable. Yeah, it's like, no matter what, like, I be telling everybody, like, bro, I be chilling. Like, sometimes, like, one of my fans right now, like, I know he in Canada, like, you know, he going through some things, and he, like, telling me, like, bro, can you just, like, put a song out, you know, and everything he telling me, little he know, like, I'm a rap it, and he I'm like, dang, Kelly going through the same thing. I'm not, I'm chilling, you know, but as long as I can feel you, you know, and you feel me, then it's cool, you know, but it's like, my haters will say something about it, like, that guy too depressed. You know, but them royalty checks be coming in, you know what I mean, and stuff. So it's like, I ain't nowhere near depressed. Just because you hear my music, I'm not depressed, you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, I'm chilling.
Can you write a song off of somebody else's depression?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I normally do.
Okay.
Like, you know, like, that's what I normally do. Like, sometimes it ain't me, and then it's just like, it ain't me. Like, there's a lot of girl songs I want to, like, rap about, and then I'm like, oh, he hurt, or he going through this, like, I'm chilling. Right. Like, you know, like, I ain't hurt or nothing, but it's just like, that's people's perspective. That's what they want. Know, like, but that's what they want, and then it's like, who cares what they think? You know, these, not the people out here, I love my city, my fans, but when people start thinking about, like, oh, what they gonna say, or what he gonna say about this song, it don't matter. Yeah. You know what I mean, and stuff, so that's what I wanna, like, you know, try to voice to everybody. Like, I ain't really sad, you know.
You already answered my other question, so we're past that. First off, have you done interviews before?
Nah, this is like my third one.
I was gonna say, you're very articulate, and like, you do an interview very well. I love it.
Thank you.
But we're done with that part, so we're gonna move on to the Would You Rather portion of the show. So you have the right to answer anything you do or do not want to.
I'm gonna answer all of it.
Okay. So would you rather be able to eat for free or travel for free?
Travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can see more, and you know, the opportunity of what I see, I can eat from, you know, making a deal off of what I see. You know, so it's like, hey, like, I'm traveling, and then I like hiking a lot too. You know,
same.
So
okay. Like, so, would you rather know how you die or when you die?
When. Because every day, every year, we know our birthday. Yeah. But we don't know the day we die.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. So it's like every day. So it's just like, yo, give me the day or let me know.
I would be stressed. Would you rather fast forward to any point in your life and continue, or restart your life?
Restart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do different?
I wouldn't do nothing. I'll just chill till last year and invest in, like, just chill in the stock market, not pull out in the stock market. You
know. So would you rather only be able to have sex for 10 minutes or never bust a nut?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
Like that feeling, I'm doing it to bust a nut. You know, so yeah.
Got it. All right. So we're gonna play a game called Break Down That Song. I tried to go as deep as I could into your iTunes. So I'm going to name a song, and I just kind of want you to tell us about it, what it's all about, all that good stuff, okay? So start off with Big Faces.
That's crazy, because this is her favorite song. Big Faces is kind of my first single ever. I ever released out on, you know, on record, period, you know, and at first it was to the Itching beat, you know, Future beat, but people was like, nah, we can't sell that, you know, so we went to Big Faces, you know, and Big Faces came about with Stan Nash, you know, great producer out here, you know, kind of like good friend of mine. it was just like a magic hour. We called it a magic hour. He was just in there, making beats, and then I'm just like, yo, we got in there and we did what we did, and that was my first time I ever sold a track, and released it on iTunes, Spotify, and all that. And that's the reason why I don't have free music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Break down the song Keisha.
Keisha. Now, I was just talking about Keisha recently. You know the episode Shy? Have you seen that, The Shy? No? Okay. Well, if you watch it, there's this girl in there named Keisha.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And she got kidnapped, and that was my favorite show. I forgot. I didn't catch up to it. But the guy kept saying Keisha, and like for like a whole week or a whole month, I just kept saying Keisha. So I said, hey, yo, we're going to call the song Keisha.
Okay.
And then when I looked at the beat up, the beat was called Keisha. So
boom.
I said, yo, we calling it Keisha.
Right, God's plan.
Yeah, we called it that.
All right, so break down the song Deep Depression.
Deep Depression is like, I talk to God, but I smoke weed to fight my deep depression. That is like basically telling them like, I've been through it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through it all, from like sleeping on the floor, watching my homie sell crack to my grandpa, like all that shit, So it's like, I tell them like, I've been through it, you know what I mean? And I talk to God about all of it, but weed is still the top priority of what I go through, because it's like, I'm in deep depression, but like low-key deep depression came when I made a post and said, I talk to God, but I smoke weed to fight my deep depression. And then I seen the likes and the comments off of it. And I said, see, people want to say this, but they don't, they're scared to say it. So I just said, all right, let's go. Make a song, Deep Depression.
How big is your mental health? Like, how big are you on that?
Great.
Oh, okay. So you, like, try to advocate it to other, like, young men and stuff like that in your church and everything?
Like that.
Do you go to therapy? Or have you?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't go to therapy. Like the sun and the universe is like my therapy.
Okay.
My music. But maybe I should. It'll be cool because I like talking to like let things out. But it's like nah. I don't go to therapy.
Okay. All right. So last song, Best for You.
Oh, that's with Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
La 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 la. That's my mom's favorite song.
Oh, cute.
So whenever it gets cleared, it's like basically he blows up type stuff. You know what I mean? But it's Justin Bieber. He was like, he's on the hook. But I had another song for it, saying thank you enough. Telling the girl I can't thank you enough for what you do. Then I'm just hearing the song and the melody, and I'm like, we all rocking, and and I'm just like, yo, let's go. And then my other homie's like, why'd you switch it? I like the other slow song. But I'm like, nah, this one with Justin, and then when it get cleared, it's like, we okay to go.
Okay.
You know what I mean, and stuff. But it's just like the whole clearance industry,
it's
whatever.
A lot.
You know what I mean? It's a lot, but it's going to be worth it at the end.
True.
Like very worth it. But yeah.
All right, so we're going to get personal with you.
I'm
trying to get in your business a little bit. You have the right to say yes or no to anything. But are you single?
I don't know what the fuck I am. Like,
please explain that. What?
It's just like I can say I'm single, and then it can say it's like I ain't married.
Okay.
But
you're dating.
Like, no, I ain't even dating. Like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm not the type of dude that like go fuck on any other girl. Like I had this, like the lady I'm dealing with, that's the mother of my kids. So like we go through shit. You know what I mean, and shit. But it's like we go through, we grow through. But it's just like we have our own situation to know. Like, people know when shit is done, and people know when you gonna mend shit. So, but like as of right now, I'm really the type of dad that be like, my kids need me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if like, you ain't gotta be with the girl to like, they need them, but it's like, niggas gotta stop acting like if you ain't with your baby mom, if you with your baby mama every day, then I'm gonna just go over there and be with my kids. Yeah.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? But it's like,
true.
I can't say that, I'm single or I'm with somebody, because at the end of the day, it's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I be like. And when she see this shit, she gonna be like, wow.
I'm not in it. I just asked the question.
It's just the truth. Like, I can't lie. She knows that I can't lie. It's like, why lie? You lie, you get caught up, you tell the truth, you gonna walk away.
But you're not gonna do it with nobody else, so it's just her, right?
Hey, if Mariah Carey or somebody come or change my
that's
damn
different.
life,
That's different.
It can't be. That you can't
if it's Mariah, then I expect you to leave.
Saying like nobody that right, but it's like if the universal line rightness comes right, then hey, I'm not gonna deny who the hell God put for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like if it's working right, and it's like, hey, I'm not. I'm not gonna deny that. That's one thing I'm not gonna live in regret.
Okay. So explain your ideal woman then.
Like the woman, what type
of your dreams, the type of female you'd want.
It's like the type of woman I want. It's like she gotta be ambitious. You know what I mean? Like she gotta want something, like want a dream. It's like I'm not like saying every girl don't have that. You know what I mean? But it's like if I'm interested in something like this liquor bottle, and I would just really be like, now I want to make my own liquor. I want to hear like, well, let's try. Like let's try. I'm like that type of person that just be like, let's be a team. Because if we can't be a team, then what's the point?
Period.
You know what I mean? Like if we can't have a joint bank account, if we can't do business together, then what makes you think we can have a friendship together or a relationship? Because relationship is just like a business. You want to keep it going, you want to keep it happy, and it's long generational wealth. You know what I mean? Same thing when I think like with a woman, like she got to just be like cook, clean, like love to clean behind the toilet. That's what I love. Like, you know what I mean? Like
details.
Yeah, like I love shit like that. You know, to see like, yo, she really know how to clean. You know what I mean? Like she do that, and then it's just like I can't complain. You know what I mean? And shit, I ain't looking for somebody perfect, but if it's worth it, then it's like, yo, it's worth it.
Not the gems dropped, okay? Look, where am I at? Look, what are some of your turn-ons and turn-offs?
My turn-on is just like being interested in something, like teaching me something new.
Okay.
Like like if I gotta always lead, then it's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's like, no. Like I remember, I think it's, I don't know if it's Mr. Brown or something. It was somebody. He was gonna go buy a Maybach for $250,000. His wife told him to go buy some apartment duplexes.
That was
I can't remember.
I was just looking at him yesterday.
He has a bank. I'm gonna follow. I forgot. Man, I want his name.
It's gonna bother me. Wait, dang it! I'm mad you said that. Old school rapper. Okay, we'll figure it out after.
We'll figure it out.
Because I literally signed up for his bank account too.
That's what it's like. That's
Killer Mike.
Yeah, Killer Mike. That's right there. Cause I'm like, I'm not about to say Mike Jones.
Right.
Like, like somebody like Killer Mike. Because people can be happy about like, oh yeah, she like when we see Offset and Cardi, that nobody sees that what Cardi really probably does. Like like financially, like fuck the Rafe, you know what I mean? Like this man is state, I got him settled, you know what I mean and shit. But it's like Killer Mike, when he could have went to make that decision, she told him like, yo, no, do this. Right. Now he can buy like 3 Maybachs off of that one investment. Right. You know? And that's the type of woman like, I'm really looking for. Okay. But like, are you sure? Then it's like, yeah, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But it's just like, well, before you do that, try this. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the type of woman.
Nice. Intellectual, sapiosexual. I see what you got going on here. Yeah. So what are some of your kinks?
Attitudes.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You like a woman with a lot of attitude. That turns you on, that gets you going?
Like kink, because I gave you my likes. I thought you meant like dislikes.
Like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry, we did not turn about turn off. Yeah. I was like, what?
Turn offs like the attitude and like just laziness. Anything else is like what a woman's gonna do what she does. You know what I mean? Like she got a smart mouth, but like not always an attitude. You know what I mean? But like that's basically it, and just not being woman likely. You know what I mean? Like you gotta know when to shut up. You know what I mean and stuff. And that's like when a girl don't know how to shut up. That's like the worst thing. You know what I mean? Because it's like if he don't have if we argue and we like at a restaurant. They gonna tell if they don't have structure here, they don't have a structure at home, and you ain't gonna have structure nowhere else, because the man brings structure in the home. So it's like when a woman don't listen, it's like, oh damn, I'm talking to a brick wall, huh?
Oh shit.
So that's it.
You literally got me reflecting right now, like damn, look, why did I learn this shit before?
That's what I be on.
Write a book. Write a fucking book. Like. So what are some ways you keep it spicy in the bedroom then?
Oh, like a lot of ways.
Oh, teach me something.
It's like anything. Like sometimes I don't know. I don't know. Whatever my brother said, like, yeah, anything she want. Like,
okay.
you know, I like that. Like toe sucking, all that stuff.
Okay.
Like all that. Like anything that I even haven't tried. You know what I mean? Just as long as.
Is there something you want to try?
Yeah, it's a lot of things. You know, I'm still like, you know, like I'm still a man.
Okay.
You know, so it's like it's not like I ain't trying to be like disrespectful to a woman or anything, but if she's accepting it and if she likes it, you know, then it's just like, there's nothing wrong. You know, we just experiencing things, and it's just like I'm not the type to like I'll be like wanting to know, like, okay, did you deal with this dude like last month or something? Right, she'd be like, no, I'm good. So I'm like, everything fresh, you baptized. Let's go. You know, so
we in there.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, that's it. Like everything, like freaky in the bed. Don't just be boring. Don't. If I want a sex doll, I can go buy one now. You know what I mean? And that's basically it.
Realistic.
You know, like real life. You know, so it's just like what's gonna you're gonna come worthless someday. Oh. You know, so that sucks. You know, but but that's how they make us feel. You know, like man. You know, so that's what I'm like. I'm like whatever. You know, so that's what it is. Like anything she like, read a book, and then it's like, oh yeah, you ready?
Right. So we're gonna move on to the take a shot with CC portion of the show. This is where we're gonna take a shot, and then you get to ask me 3 questions, and we'll see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So shout out to the season finale of season 4, Cali Barnes for coming through, Scooty Flashy for being here with me for season 4, Mad Studios, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, and all that good jazz. Swag. Good? Okay. I'm sorry. So, your question, sir. Where are we at?
What made you want to start interviewing rappers in the high desert?
Okay, so that's different. Rather than why did I want to start this? So, who was it? I think it was Jay the Dark Skin. Somebody I saw, and I was like, he can rap. And then I figured out he was from Victorville. But from his Instagram, I started trolling on his comments, and there was a bunch of other artists too. So then I started looking around, and I was like, there's real ass talent out here. Like, and people like me don't know, because I'm not going to go search for it. If you ain't on MTV, I ain't going to see it. So I started searching for artists, and I started looking up different people. And I was like, it's a lot of like party music, which I'm with if I'm like in that mode, but not all the time. But there's a lot of talent. You hear the IE, LA, all that stuff. So I wanted to kind of be like the Breakfast Club of the high desert, and that's what I'm stamping on. So that's kind of what made me want to do this. And everybody's loving it so far. So, you know.
Okay. All right. I like that. Mm-hmm. All right. So, who's your favorite rapper?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so male or female? Or both?
Both.
Okay, so Cardi for one.
Okay.
And I have to say does Chris Brown go into that rap?
He's a rapper.
Okay, so Chris Brown too, but he's like at a different level. But the baby for sure. He just gives me like that thug feeling I be wanting in the car. Yeah. So I be feeling like, I'm in, North Carolina with him, killing niggas and shit. Like, But Cardi, like, I don't know. I feel like me and Cardi would have been best friends back in the day because how wild she was and how wild I was.
Yeah.
So them two together, it's my life.
All right. One question: did you feel special to interview me? Or
okay, so like, don't feel yourself, but I did because literally, somebody else asked me too. I think it was it Tora? Somebody asked me, like, why don't you interview Cali Barnes? And then your brother was like, why don't you interview Cali Barnes? That's when I figured out y'all was brothers and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro, we need to hurry and get him on here. But for real, I thought maybe, like, you weren't doing this anymore. So I didn't want to bother you about it if you were, like, not rapping anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I follow your Facebook, of course, but I only see your posts. I don't see, like, your music and stuff being posted. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, well, let me see. So when you made that post about any, like, hip-hop shows, I was like, me. Yeah. So I was like, when you hit me up, I was like, he did it. Like, finally. Really? So yeah, I feel real honored that you're here right now. You know, even though I've known you for a long time, it's still like to see your growth from where you were when we went to school to now, you being a dad, you know, knowing your other baby mama and everything is just like to see everything and to see how you've been reading and how you turned out to be intellectually. Everything is just like, you know, just watching like your favorite like star rise. You know,
thank you.
That's where I'm at. Of course. Yes. I'm gonna let you go because look, we're on the finale, so I'm gonna let you keep going a little bit. Let's keep this going. I like this vibe.
I don't know what else to ask you. That's dope. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you see my growth. Do you see any other rapper like in the spotlight like how you see me out here?
Boopy for sure. I hear Boopy's name a lot. When I interviewed him, I didn't know who he was, of course. But of course, like David Cage is like a huge deal out here. I don't listen to his music, but I know, of course, who he is. So Boopy was telling me that's his guy. So I was like, oh, okay. So everywhere I go now, like when I'm at work, I have people like, I saw Boopy's interview and I seen your show and da-da-da-da-da. So I've had like 4 or 5 people hit me up about Boopy. I went to his showcase. I didn't realize how him and Toro was so close. Like, Boopy's name is huge out here. And I'm mad that I didn't know him back in the day, but I love that I know him now. Who's the other one? There's another rapper out here that's huge. Or in my eyes, that's huge. Darn It Gifted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fucking deal out here.
Yeah.
I get the same reaction from work. You know, people are just like, oh, I saw Johnny Gift on your show. I saw Mac Deuce, da-da-da-da. Like, they're big fucking deals out here. It's like, it's crazy the love you guys get out here. So, shout out to y'all. You know?
Hell yeah, shout out to them. I know them both.
Yeah.
I did not really know them until I dropped my project Well Done. You know what I mean? And then that's when everybody like came through like, yo, bro, like, you know, and I'm like, all right, you know, like, salute, you know. So I just been watching them over time, you know what I mean? Like, this is dope, you know. And I see what's coming, and like I see what like how the HD used to be. And like now I'm just still here. It's just like, oh, you know, I laugh, you know. It's funny, you know. The reason why I laugh because I'm like, they don't know the history.
Right.
You know? Like, Boopy probably like seen it all. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But I be chilling, you know, and I can't wait till we all start making it a competition. And we come like on a stage and then like we all do it. Like I'll make it a competition sometimes.
I would say,
like,
is it a competition? Because I feel like you guys like, all support each other.
It's not a competition to me. Like, you know, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I'm the best performer, put $1,000 up, you know. But that's because I just be wanting to see everybody to see me perform, you know. But ain't no competition because we all got like different views, you know. Like if I want to be on a spaceship and that's my end of it, and I say I made it, and Boopy wants to own KFC, then it's just like, how the hell can I compare my goddamn goals to him? You know what I mean? And shit. So it's just like, I just all want to just get together. Like, let's get together, get off the bullshit. Because it's a lot of bullshit, you know what I mean? But it's like, hey, we are floating still, you know, and I hope you float. If not, then oh well.
You know? I see you there. I remember when you used to give mixtapes out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the CDs and stuff. I think I still have one in my box, to be honest with you. All right. So that's all the questions that Cali Barnes has for me. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we leave?
Never too late. Gonna be dropping soon. You know, a lot of music dropping soon, and everybody keep your energy high. Yes.
So thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate your whole freaking life. Shout out to 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, Mad Studios, all the HT rappers, and y'all for chilling with me in season 4. And it's good to flashy. All right. Check y'all next season.